Let's look at Unit 1, Lesson 1, the number line. So here we see that we've got this 0, and this specific 0 divides the positive from the negative. So we can see that anything going in this direction is going to be positive. So if it's to the right, we've got 5, positive 5, and if it's to the left, we've got negative 5. Way over here, way down is negative 1 million. And likewise, in this direction is positive a billion, positive trillion, positive 47. What I know is that to graph negative 5 on the number line, what we need to do is we got to start at the 0. We're always going to start at 0, and we're going to sort of shift 5 places to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've got negative 5. I know that if we're looking at a number line, like we are right here, and let's say the number is negative 8, we're going to do 0. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Pretty easy, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at this number line to compare integers. That's numbers. So the integer to the left of another integer is less than it. So if it's to the left, it's smaller. The integer to the right is going to be greater or bigger. So here I see we have a few different integers outlined on page 4. I can see that there's a negative 4, and another way to write less than is sort of looks like an L, and because negative 4 is left to 0, we're going to write it just like that. Alternatively, to the right of the 0 is 3, so 3 is greater than negative 1. So if we're going to compare negative 4 and 3, we're going to use greater than or less than. So negative 4 is to the left of 3 on the number line, and because it's to the left, because this is negative 4 and this is 3, we're going to write negative 4 is less than 3. If we're looking at negative 1 and negative 3, here we have negative 1 right there, and here we have negative 3. Which one is to the left? The negative 3 is to the left, so we can write negative 1 is greater than negative 3. Alternatively, we can write negative 3 is less than negative 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to now explore these ideas. We're going to practice these together in class on page 5, and you guys are going to work on these independently or with a partner. At the bottom, you guys are going to work on numbers 1 through 8 on graphing and comparing 9 through 16, and we're going to wrap up with questions 17 and 18. Let's do number 9 together. So here we have 2 and we've got negative 1. So if we drew a number line right here, I know that in the middle is a 0, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth going in this direction. And here we're going to have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Well, what is to the left? Let's find out where they are on the line. We've got 2, and we've got negative 1. So negative 1 is to the left of 2. That means it's smaller. So we're going to write negative 1 is less than 2. Another way you could write that is 2 is greater than negative 1. And sometimes we talk about if this was like a monster, it always wants to go for the biggest number. So the mouth is facing the 2 in this direction, and this on the bottom, 2 is greater than negative 1. Same idea. It's always going towards a bigger number. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing your work. Good luck.